Hi, my name is GCherry, and this is my final project for Gaming Strategies with Dr. Siegel, Full Sail University. The title of my project is Musical Time Machine. The overview of my project would consist of a learning game in a 3D environment, like World of Warcraft, so that the players could be totally immersed in the game. Here's the objective. As they progress through the game, each student will gain a general knowledge of the musical time periods with an understanding of the context of culture for each period. For instance, they will be able to identify elements of the art, music, technology, clothing, and architecture of the period. Now for some background. The Time and Space Division of Millennium Systems, Inc. has just recruited 5 highly intelligent specialists in the fields of clothing, art, music, architecture, and technology to participate in a manned journey back through time with the experimental X-302 time shift vehicle. Their mission is to journey back through time using their knowledge to better understand past cultures. On their first mission, they will endeavor to send the TSV-302 back in time to the period of the Mayan civilization to discover why this advanced culture vanished so suddenly. The specialists are locked into their cryostasis pods as the countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The TSV shakes violently as a time dilation field opens, and the TSV disappears into the field as a blinding light sweeps them into a wormhole. Suddenly, their pods open, and the new crew awakes to find themselves in an unknown time period. As they try to determine what time period they have landed in, they notice the navigational computer was damaged. They also noticed that the time jump system is counting down and they only have 24 hours before they are launched into a new time period. As their investigation of the damage continues, they discover that they only have 5 jumps left before the power module is depleted and they are stuck in the past forever. The damaged computer requires them to enter the time coordinates of 4 time periods before it can make the necessary calculations to get them back home in their current time period. Each specialist must use their own skills to gather information to determine what time period they are lost in. They will observe the architecture, art, clothing, music, and interact with the characters in the game and consult with the ship's computer, which has a repository of information of all known cultures. Once they have determined the correct time period, they will be able to input the period into the navigational computer and jump to the next time period. As they begin to search for clues, they will observe the art, music, and technologies, clothing styles, and architecture of their surroundings. And by using their background knowledge and expertise, they will determine the approximate time period they are in. They only have one opportunity to determine the era that they are in, or they will be lost forever in the past, unable to return home. The evaluation. The students will be evaluated upon their knowledge of the content and their ability to recognize the elements within each time period. After they make a correct decision regarding the time period they are in, they will be allowed to progress through the remainder of the game. If they choose incorrectly, they will have to start the process all over again after they have studied the time period.